City, Houston, Texas. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Tua. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Brown goes in motion left. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Brown with the stick skills. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tua going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And he'll go right back to Wright. Powering his way forward. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he's got it down to the 28.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying for Wright, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back all the way across the 45-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Right here. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll send Brown in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
4-yard line.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. Set. Set.
Williams, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tua Tagovailoa with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Oilers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw caught by Bowers. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Hurts. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
It gets it right back to Mayer. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a 1st down.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go Silver, right?
They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Jets! Brock Bowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 41, Hurts. Wright's got him. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That is caught. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Waddle, the motion man right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Well, right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Tua. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Pittman, 32 yards. And the Oilers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he fends him off. Oh, and now some space to operate. He's still on his feet. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jalen Hurts with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that play's a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, it's Warren. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Here now, 2nd and 4.
All right, come on.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
George Pickens
From 4 yards out.
And the Oilers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And right with it here over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's to Bowers once again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete to right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
They'll look to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hurts will throw.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
21G, 21G.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
To a hit, and the ball is out.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's right.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
He's back to throw. Completes it to Austin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here's 1st and goal.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.